Welcome, long time no see. Glad to have you here at Capricorn Stellium. This is just for us, space just for us. We tuned in, tapped in, turned on to the higher things, the quality, the structure, the longevity, the legacy. We trying to get it. We trying to make it happen. Legacy means everything to us, so we want the highest, the best quality, something that is long lasting, something that will stand firm, something on a solid and stable, secure foundation. So I'm here giving you the greatest love story ever told today. We're going to ask Spirit to come and show us where is the love that we all look for? Where's that highest true love, that highest real love, not just eros, but agape love of when you consider the other person, when the other person considers you, when you're talking about all that karmic, all that extra twin flame, not over here. We're not. It's a certain way we do things. It's with the Capricorn Stellium. It's a certain things we do over here on this channel. And what we do is channel the highest and the best for us. The highest and the best good. The highest and the best good for Capricorn's love life. Capricorn Stellium's love life. The highest and the best good. Spirit, let us see something. Let us know. I'm feeling like gossip in the hometown gossip, community gossip. I'm asking for the highest and best quality, and the first thing that comes out is community gossip. My goodness. Well, it's here for a reason, so let's go ahead and dig deeper. Let's go further. We have Princess of Wands, Princess of Pentacles, and Seven of Pentacles. Two princesses here. So it's an energy of like just young, a little bit maybe naive. Still has a lot to learn. Pure. A pure soul here. A pure soul here that's at work. A pure soul focused on what it is that he or she is trying to build. Hometown gossip. Like people who don't even know what you have going on or in your business. Nine of Wands, Two of Wands. And it's like you just want to look the other way, not even pay it any attention. You don't want to give it any attention. It's like you already know. I don't feel like it's anything new to you. Like you've probably been through it before. That would resonate for those. Yeah, you've already been through it before. It's looking like maybe you broke away from some people, or you decided to get into a new friendship circle, or you're just into new things. You are showing yourself a new creation, not out here doing the same things that people from way back when would have known you to be doing. And you know how people are when you ain't doing what they still doing. 10 years later, they still doing the same stuff. You done leveled up, judgment card here, and they still doing the same old thing, you know, still being the same old G's. Stuck hangman. You leveled up. They stuck. The Three of Clubs. This is the stuck party. So for some reason, I'm asking about the greatest love story ever told. And the first energy that we get out here is hometown gossip. People that maybe you grew up with, people that you maybe went to school with, or just a community or a social circle that you've been around for a long time. And they don't like this new shit you got going on. They don't like the new stuff you got going on. Four of Pentacles. They want you to keep it at home or keep the status quo. That's what I'm really feeling, status quo. Yep, that's backed up by the Four of Swords and the Four of Pentacles. They like to keep things a certain way. They want to stay in a certain little box. They like things to be calm. If you've been out here stirring the pot lately, or just, you know, making waves with whatever it is that you're doing, listen. Because it's showing that your attention is focused on something new. Like all of a sudden, you're no longer really interested in what these people have going on. You're doing something new, something that works better for you, something that makes more sense for you. Maybe something that is more true to yourself. Because when you are around these people, I don't feel like you are able to be your true self. Justice, Prince of Cups. Now you're doing what it is that makes you happy, committing to yourself. People from the old town or in the old ways, in the old clique, in the old social circles, they don't really care for it. They don't care for it. They ain't trying to see you win. They trying to see you excel and elevate above them. But Capricorn Stellium, are we really surprised by this narrative? Is this not what always happens? Ten of Pentacles. We got a goal. We always have a goal. We always going for the big fish because shit, we are big fish. Big pond or small pond, we big fish, honey. We looking for a fellow big fish, and it's looking like you were not able to find that in the circle that you were in. Seven of Swords, Ten of Swords. Like, there's always been an inkling in you that it just would not work out. You would not be able to find the things that make you happy in that social circle. So it's finally just like, as of late, I'm feeling you're unable to avoid it, or you have not been able to avoid it. Or the people who are in your hometown, maybe you could have been went away from these people, or you could have been moved away from the social circle, and maybe it's just now starting to click for them that you really ain't fucking with them no more. Yeah, that Seven of Swords and Ten of Swords shows me that it's something that's been going on and they just finding out. So either you just now breaking away from them and it's causing them to be like, oh, really? You like that now? Or you been minding your own business. You been moved away. Because I feel like it's a quiet moving away. It ain't a whole bunch of rah-rah over here. We don't do a whole lot of rah-rah. It's very refined energy because we're focused. And if something is not valuable enough quality, what's the point of giving all that energy to it, right? Right. So it's like you may have just like, quote unquote, snuck away, because it ain't like you tried to hide it. You just don't fuck with them no more. And you don't really owe nobody no explanations. And you went ahead with the chariot and got the hell on. And I feel like they just now starting to understand that you done got the hell on, that you not coming back. If this is an old sweetheart who is finally dawning on them that you just not coming back, they shocked right now. They mind going crazy. Mind going crazy. You caused the uproar. You causing an uproar. Wherever it is that you done moved away from, you're causing an uproar. And like I said, it's the greatest love story ever told. So somewhere amongst all these people who have a problem with you moving forward and not really dealing with their asses no more, is somebody that has some true feelings for you. And it looks like they messed it over. Three of Wands, Five of Swords. The only way they could come back, they know they would have to come back like basically groveling. Groveling, sad, crying, expressing their whole total self. They would have to come back like basically on their knees, submitting. All right, I see Nine of Cups. Let me find out they willing to do it. Let me find out they willing to. Listen, this person is sad. It's somebody from your past. Somebody who was in love with you in your past. Somebody that you broke up with. Somebody you had a long story with. This thing would have gone on and on and on and on, and you would have kept realizing that this person really does not care for you the way you would have cared for them, or that the quality of the love that they are capable of giving is just not something that you were willing to settle for. So when you broke away, it may have taken some time, but I feel like it's really starting to dawn on this person. I feel Taurus energy. Wouldn't be surprised if I see the Hierophant come out sometime soon, but I already seen the Hanged Man, so I already know this person a little bit slow. It's just a touch of downs, as Miss Kaya would call it. They're a little slow. This person a little slow. They didn't get it. It's like they just looked up one day and realized, oh, damn, Capricorn Stellium ain't coming back. Cap Stellium ain't coming back. Stelly gone. Nine of Cups, Nine of Swords. You the vibe, though. I'm sitting here talking about this person would have to come back to you groveling, crying, apologizing, exposing their whole naked ass and their naked emotions. And the way this person's stressing about you, when a person get desperate, because that's a desperation I feel, is like a craving, a longing, a needing for you. And it could be some stuff happening in this person's life and they realizing that the only person who would have been there and held me down while I went through all of this would have been Cap Stellium. Of course, they probably don't know you have a Capricorn Stellium. People don't be knowing about this shit, but you know it. So put your name in the place of Cap Stellium. Duh. Y'all know that. No access, no contact. It's like you off in another world. It's almost like they can't even reach you. They wouldn't even know how to reach you. You may have them blocked or changed your number, or somebody got a new phone and they don't know how to recall numbers or transfer over numbers, or someone lost a phone. Some kind of way there is no contact and they can't get in touch with you. It's almost like you're in a whole nother world, and you probably are in a whole new dimension. You probably stepped through one of these good portals we've been having. Using that good energy, you've ascended. And when you've ascended to a different frequency where that person is not yet aligned, they won't be able to get into contact with you. They won't be able to find you. Searching for you in the daylight with a flashlight, still can't find you. Greatest love story ever told. They say the greatest love starts with me. Strength and Death card. You've been reborn into something that's just totally foreign, something that's totally new. And I see the World and the Strength card. So you could have possibly moved from the hometown meaning like literally that could have been another thing too. When I was talking about you've been away from this situation or from these people or from the hometown or your old social circle for quite some time, you could have been moved. It could have been a year or more now that you've been moved, and for some reason this slow ass person is just not realizing that, oh snap, they're gone. They're gone. That window has closed. It's a whole new world now. That means that portal is no longer open. There are no options here for this person to return. If you're listening to this, I feel like you know who I'm talking about by now. There's absolutely no option for this person to return. And the fact that there is no option for them to return is like now something clicks. I feel like they felt the death. You know how sometimes somebody you really love dearly in your family, if you've never experienced this in real life, I'm happy that you haven't, but having experienced it and also knowing people who have experienced it, you can feel death. You can feel somebody close to you. You can feel that string, that connection to their essence. You can feel it when their life is cut. It'll feel like something like knocks the wind out of you or your heart skip a beat. It's like for a moment you feel empty on the inside and you feel that loss of their energy in your 3D space. And this person is feeling that now. They're feeling the death of this connection. Meanwhile, you've been reborn into somebody totally different, off in a new city somewhere, with a new love, looking like either a new love is already there or you're dating and it's soon to come. Super attractive energy, very attractive, very interesting energy here. Okay, so this would still be coming, or you know a person already. Two of Cups, Prince of Pentacles. This means that it will be on its way, or the person that you know, you've already met them, a person who would give you the type of love it is that you desire, that you are equally aligned and in tune with. You already know them, and it's a really slow process that is going to take for this love to begin to unfold. And I mean so slow that right now you may not even look at them in that way. That's how slow this would unfold. That's how organically this thing would grow. Okay, it could be in the workplace or has something to do with work, because I see 7 of Wands and King of Pentacles, and that's giving me no fraternization rules. Like there's maybe like rules and structures in place to prevent you and this person from coming together. And that's probably the reason why it has to move so slowly. Four of Wands hit the floor. 4 of Wands hitting the floor for me is like that coming together. It's there, but it's a long road. It's a long road. So that's something that you don't really need to pay much attention to right now. And when I say don't pay much attention to it, I'm talking about like trying to put like titles on it, like marriage or engagement, or trying to commit to something and make it official right now, because there's a long road ahead in terms of the unfolding of this romance. Especially if it's in the workplace. If it's not in the workplace, then that just means that somebody got some money. Somebody got some money, and it's gonna have to be a long unfolding, because there's gonna be a lot of distractions. There's gonna be a lot of this person having to tend to a whole lot of different things, issues popping up here, issues popping up there. So they're not gonna be able to give you as much time as maybe you might be used to. You may have to get used to dealing with a busier person because this person is a businessman. But Capricorn stellium, that's what we do, ain't it? You can understand that. You can understand somebody who has business to handle. That won't be a problem for you. So I do feel like this alignment is perfect. Equally yoked. This would be somebody you wouldn't have to worry about them playing mind games and love bombing and narcissism and all of that extra shit, because they got way too much to do. They got way too much time on their hands. Queen of Wands, Ace of Pentacles. They just looking for that right one. And when they find that right one, they're very decisive about what it is that they want. Looking like you may be decisive as well. So with this level of decisiveness between the two, elaborate more for me on that Prince of Pentacles. I see Knight of Pentacles. Okay, yeah, that's just the Prince of Pentacles just came out to say, when I was saying things would take some time and it'll be a slow unfolding, it just means that there's not going to be any hasty behavior. You won't have the opportunity to have to second guess what this person is about, because they're going to give it to you so transparently. And I feel like in the past, maybe you were used to dealing with people who come in real quick, then leave real quick, or things would be off and on, stop and go. This would be a slow, like molasses, steady, thick, substance-filled love. That thick, you know it ain't going nowhere. Like thick lip gloss is gonna stay on your lips, or like thick syrup is gonna really soak into that pancake or that waffle. It's gonna be thick and full of consistency. It's not gonna be thin and watery. You don't have to worry about putting no watery ass gas in your car and your tank being on E after like 50 miles. You can you can bet on this real grade 93 grade gas right here. This premium. I don't know why I'm feeling like gas here or all those references I just made, but I'm just trying to paint the picture of how this slowness feels. It feels slow and sensual. I feel Scorpio energy here. This person would know how to like make love to you in a way that is just like mind-blowing, earth-shattering. Earth signs here, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn definitely showing up here. Earth signs, we tend to do well with other earth signs, so that they could have a dominant earthy energy, but it's like very sensual, slow that I'm feeling. This thing is gonna unfold, and there'll be a lot of like foreplay, and there'll be a lot of like flirting, and a lot of nights spent with a big grin on your face because you're thinking about how this person said this today, or how they said that, or how they looked at you when they said this certain thing, and how they were making different entendres and sexual innuendos. It's gonna be real thick and heavy. It's a thick and heavy courtship. This is a real courtship, a real wooing that's happening here. So if you got anybody around you right now that's coming in and they moving real fast and they like, oh, I love you, or they have a lot of lust, and it's just like they're giving you that, I gotta have it, I need it right now. That's addiction energy. Capricorn, stelliums, you know that the devil card is associated with us in the tarot. And a lot of times on a low vibrational level, that devil card can be just this incessant need, like invasive, crossing over boundaries to get a craving, as low as rape, as high as just, you know, is as low frequency as like, you know, sexual assault, rape, as high frequency with the boundaries as someone just like tearing down all of your walls. So I feel like this is a high vibrational energy that's here with the slow unfolding. So that addiction, craving, I have to, lustful energy, I have to have you. If anybody is around you with that, that is not your person. That's not your person, Cap Stellium, because there's a thick, slow, this person has big lips, or they have thick lips, or something about their lips. Very prominent lips. Like something that you would feel, they would like, maybe you feel like their lips would like swallow yours, or something. Or if it's a woman, she got big lips. Up or down, up and or down, big lips. Juicy. Very juicy. thickness. A person of girth or of size, like a woman with curves, or a man with the curve. Girl, stop it. He gotta wear briefs because boxers would be too explicit. Oh my God. You heard it here first. You heard it here first. Empress energy. Yes, this is somebody it would be solid. It would be solid, and you would be taken care of, and this person would nurture you and you would nurture them, carry children, have a family, that type of thing. This person would just want to bring you, also this person who's away from everything in your past, they would bring you a stability where you walk into a loving family. Like they would already have their family in check. They are an authority within their own family, so people don't try them. That means if you come in with this person, you don't have to deal with no mamas talking crazy, no aunties being shady, no girl cousins talking about they gonna fight, no male cousins talking about they gonna ride on you or jump out or rob you and no shit like that. They wouldn't bring you into no ghetto. They're bringing you into a stable and a prosperous, abundant foundation, because they see you as an abundant energy, and they want you to continue to make whatever abundance that they've already created. They want you to multiply that, and they see the ability in you to multiply things. They see that grace, they see that calm, they see that peace, but they also see the ability to have that Midas touch. They see how you are resourceful, they see how you are smart, they see how you are calculating and savvy with business decisions, and they would trust you with all of their possessions. That's another reason this thing is going to have to slowly unfold, because like I said, I see big money here. So this person would, or y'all at a job together that has a, considerable salary. That's why it ain't no fraternization and shit like that. Or they're your superior, and basically it's a lot of money involved. And when you have a lot of money involved, a lot of investments, you have assets involved, you can't be around people who be acting crazy like that. You can't be around people who are impulsive and cannot control their emotions and or their lust. So you're completely different. You're completely different from what you came from. Capricorn stellium, I feel like at a point in time, you did deal with people who were in a lower grade or a lower class than you. Just take it back to that old social circle or that old neighborhood energy. And I'm not elitist by any means, but there are hierarchies. And Capricorn is by no means at the bottom of any hierarchy. Anytime there's a hierarchy, Capricorn is going to be somewhere up to the top, if not number one. And especially with a Capricorn stellium, you're just high quality, and you never did mix well with that old energy. You were basically doing charity work in that old energy. And that's why somebody from your past, or the people that were around you in your past, in your old hometown, old social circle, the old family, and that's why I felt drawn to that energy of people in the past, in a community or hometown or something, because it could have been the old person in your past who's just now getting that you're gone. Like their family, I feel like their family is trash. Like they mama ain't shit, daddy ain't shit, maybe controlling, narcissism, manipulation, illegal shit going on, people who think they're higher than what they really are. You know what I'm saying? It could be that type of energy that you were coming from. It wouldn't have been no love. That person could have never sat you in the type of garden that this new love is coming to sit you in. I can't wonder, I'm like, what? And you know what? I'm also getting this download. Everything that you went through with that old person is going to make you like the perfect woman for this new man, because you're going to show so much appreciation. And I don't know why I just felt like saying the perfect woman for this new man. Maybe it's going to be more women who watch this, or more feminine spirits. I believe that. Yeah, masculines be out in the world building shit and doing shit. They don't be on YouTube watching this shit. Feminines have time for this. Masculines don't. So divine masculines don't. But everything that you were denied in that old thing, you're getting it in this new thing, and you'll have so much gratitude, and that's what's going to make the love more. It's going to make the courtship even more juicy and delicious. It's going to make everything just even that much more potent when you show such gratitude, because that's going to have your masculine over here looking at you like, oh, she's so special, she's so different. Because believe it or not, a lot of these hoes out here ain't about a damn thing, and they just, got a handout, but they have nothing to offer other than the lust of that lower level that you've left. And this other person, I feel like in their past, same as you, they've dealt with a lot of lower quality women, a lot of lower quality people, lower quality feminines or whatever, and you just come across totally different. Everything about you just screams that you would multiply everything that they've built. In the past, they were doing a lot of building, but they were investing into black holes, women who don't have any substance. You put something in them and nothing good ever comes out of it. Now they're messing with like, a woman of light, a woman flowing with milk, full of milk, tastes like honey. A woman of milk and honey, a promised land woman, a good wife energy here with the Empress. And attractive and sexy, and whatever it is that you would want, anything. I'm feeling like I just heard if you wanted like any surgical procedures or anything, they would finance them for you. They would fund it for you. And it's not out of like insecurity. This would be more like, I'm feeling like maybe you've had children before, so a tummy tuck or something, or you lost a lot of weight, so you're getting the extra skin removed. I feel like this would actually be healthy, functional surgery, not just, young girl hopping on a plane to a foreign country, getting the most dangerous procedure, and then having some person who don't even speak English taking you back in an old ass Ford van to some hostel that ain't been bleached down right, worth a damn. People getting infections and shit. This would not be that. Like, this person would have the funds to take you to like world-class surgery, top rated American doctors, or like somewhere in like, Turkey or whatever, where they have like really high cleanliness standards and stuff like that. It wouldn't be no cheap shit. It wouldn't be no lower shelf, no bottom shelf surgeries. Like, they would take you to where you go to the people that you don't have no scars, or you have very minimal scarring. It's like as least invasive as it can possibly be, taking really good care of you. That's the type of care that this person wants you to have. So the best health care, the best medical care, like really anything that you could want out of life, this person, I feel like they either have access to it or they already have it. The foundation for their kingdom is already laid, and they're just ready for the queen to come home and to spruce things up and to multiply and to keep it spicy. To keep it spicy. They just ready for their life partner. Ooh, these two hopped out. They hopped out. They've been looking. This person's been searching. You didn't have to do the looking. You just had to get your energy right. This person has been looking for the one. And the wheel tells me they're finally seeing it in you. The star, yep, they had high standards. They're looking for that one. There you are. So if you started a new job, or you relocated, moved for work or something, you could have just come into contact with the person. Like I said, you may already know them. You've already met the person. And that long road, I'm keep being shown that long road, but there's a reason why things have to move slowly, because this level of a relationship requires a lot of trust, and they also require a person to be able to watch you in different environments and see how it is that you would move when you're out of your comfort zone. They want to be able to see the integrity in you and the integrity in a woman before they bring you into their empire. Heavy resources, anything, connections, plugs, anything that you could ever want, this person has it. Even when you're indecisive, this person has a solution. King, boss energy, looking for that queen, ready for his queen. You were so used to those small petty offers and crumbs and boys who didn't know how to give you what it is that you need. The wheel is finally changing for you. It's like the moment you decided to go off and do what you needed to do for yourself and say, bump that old stuff. I'm getting out of these old ways. I'm shutting all of it down. You completely closed the door on your past. And I do mean completely. You completely closed the door on your past and decided to focus on yourself and build yourself up and love yourself. And that's how you became that energy of the Empress, for someone to be able to see you in this way. And it's looking like, oh, when you get to the point where you're good and you start taking care of yourself and not depending on anyone and just solely relying on yourself and doing the things that you need to do for yourself, meaning if you see yourself getting into a financial bind, then you go and you reach out for community resources, or you go and you reach out for the help that you need. Or if you see things going badly for you, you don't wait until it just, causes you to fall into a deep depression. You begin to be proactive. I feel like in your old hometown or the old social circles, it was a lot of, maybe you would get to a point of desperation and feel like you needed to reach out and damn near beg somebody, or you would reach out to people in a distressed or a distraught state. Like, if, let's say you had a bill that was due, you would try your best to do things on your own, but then at the very last minute, you would find yourself in a position of having to reach out to a person, having to ask them for money. This person in the past, you had to ask them for money at some point, or they've seen you in not so good financial situations. And I feel like maybe that was what they tried to use over you, or they tried to stick you in that box where you're low value or you're not worth the effort just because they saw you in an extenuating circumstance. That's their loss. That's their loss, because it could have been something years ago. You could have asked them for help with a bill one time, or for help paying rent or something one time. And I feel like for the rest of the time that y'all were messing around or dealing whatever in the situationship, it's almost like they were trying to hold that over your head, or they were trying to keep you in that place of feeling small because they gave you something once. And if you didn't kiss their ass the way they felt like you should kiss their ass, they tried to make it seem like you were in the wrong. You have completely shut the door on that person. I really don't even want to talk about that person anymore. As you can tell from the beginning of the reading, I'm like, we talking about the greatest love story. Why is this person coming up? But they were a means to an end, because when this new person comes in, or this person that you've identified, I feel like you already know them, or you're moving into the work that you're doing right now will put you in the pathway to meet this person if you don't already know them. But I really feel this familiar energy, like they're really close, or they're already there. And it's going to be a slow unfolding, and don't feel bad about it being slow. So that's the thing, we need to learn not to rush, Capricorn stellium. Rushing is not for us, because we have to steadily climb to the top. Those goats don't get to the top of those mountains running. They have to calculate every step and depend on them ankles to hold them up. So I feel like doing I just heard walk. Do a lot more cardio, like a lot more moving of your feet, walking and stuff, so you can build that leg strength and like strengthen the ankles. Something about the ankles. You want to strengthen them up. So you can walk in heels. I just heard. So you can walk in heels, because this person, the kind of money they have, you might be attending some events and galas and shit like that, and you want to look classy. You don't want to be in there with no wedges on or no flats. You want to have a cute little strappy heel or something, and you're going to need some ankle strength to hold your ass up. Okay? And so on the health tip, just work out on that. See, I just said work out. Just work on that. So working out is very much so present here. And, you know, big money in the building, somebody who has a solid foundation already built, everything is already in place. They're probably not going to be the type of person who just, you know, has weight issues and stuff, because they're always moving. So I don't feel like you need to be obsessive. This person, like I said, curves. They like a curvy body. So I'm not saying that you like, oh, it's no fat women, you know, no big. We don't do that over here. Go to them alpha male podcasts if you want to hear that bullshit. Men of substance, they like women of substance. And women of substance have a little something to touch on, a little something to rub. So yeah, what I do here, working out just for the sake of health, like true health, not to obtain a certain size. You can be a size 16 and be healthier than every size 2 in the room. Most often, size 16s are healthier than size 2s. Because for an adult woman, a size 2 is borderline not it. It's borderline not healthy. Like maybe you got some nutritional deficiencies, or you're restricting your caloric intake too much. So like I was saying, the Empress energy is here. This is a full-bodied woman. If you do need to work, it will be more for like building up strength, or like I mentioned earlier, there was some weight loss where maybe there was an excessive weight and you lose the weight and can get some skin removed. So there's something about a difference in appearance, and that comes along with the difference in you, like being different from the old hometown gossip or the old ex. And hometown gossip can come from the person from your past talking mess about you with his little shitty ass family. I was finna say trailer park family, but I ain't gonna do that, because I got family who live in trailers, and everybody that live in trailers is not bad people. So that's kind of stereotypical, but that's the vibe though. That's the vibe though. Like low class Jerry Springer type shit. That type of energy surrounding the ex. This type of energy surrounding the new one. 10 of Cups is here. And look, under that, it's 8 of Pentacles. It's something about work. So this person is either like owns the company you work at, or owns his own business, and maybe you were trying to apply to work there, or something involving work. There's a lot of money here. You could meet this person in the career trajectory that you're taking. Like I said, if you're not a W-2 employee, or you don't go to a brick and mortar building, if you're an online entrepreneur, a marketer, whatever the case may be, if you have like a non-conventional way of earning money on your own, this is somebody who you would be put in their line of vision while you do what it is that you do. And they will be watching you, and they can see your trajectory, and they may not immediately approach you because, like I said, there's this energy of someone needing to see the integrity of a woman before they even approach the woman. And even when they start the courtship and the wooing, the dating is going to be that slow process, but the more it goes on, the thicker it gets. And it remains slow, but now it's heavy. And it remains slow, but now it has so much flavor. And now it's sticky, and now it's sweet. You know what I'm saying? It's like honey, flowing like honey. I like it. I like it. Oh, okay. These are the cards I had already put up. I like it. So, Capstellium, you know what to be on the lookout for. Close the doors completely. Close the doors completely to your past. If you are not already involved with this person, I'm telling you now, listen to me. Hear the sound of my voice. Shut it down on the past. Because you can't be straddling the fence. You can't straddle the fence between portals. You can't straddle the fence between dimensions. You're either on the lower level or you've ascended. There's no middle ground. We don't do limbo. Death is limbo. We don't do that. You know, well, death when you haven't made a decision, that's limbo. Death when you know exactly what you know if you want to reincarnate or you know if you want to live in the sky, you good. Indecisive death, that's limbo. You kind of just stuck in a place of you don't know where your life going to. But that's neither here nor there. That person is in your older reality. You're no longer there. Moved, relocation, you moved somewhere, you've gotten away from an old social circle, you are out of there. So completely cut it off, block, lose numbers, change phones, all of that energy is here. It already feels like this person can't find you or can't contact you. Good, keep them in that place. Don't let them find you or contact you, because there's other person who's coming into your 3D or is already there, and it's just a slow unfolding. This is it. This is it. This is everything that is created for Capricorn stellium. This is us. That slow unfolding of something that has substance, something that is long, a legacy, something that is already beautiful and built on solid foundation. And we take it to the next level when we come in with our energy. And that's what's here for you in the greatest love story ever told. I thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe before you get up out of here, because I'm back. I have several channels. So if you see me somewhere else on YouTube, yeah, subscribe to that one too. I like for people to find me organically. So if you find me somewhere else on YouTube, then go ahead and hit the subscribe button on that one too. But yeah, thank you for watching, Capricorn. Y'all go out there and get it. Go out there and enjoy your life. Leave the past alone and be ready to receive the new. Bye.